Travis Wingoodsell since last week. They had crews working from the tracks, and they're going east, fixing the water pipes. Except for they got to ours and cracked it. So they gave us bottled water. We're back in the Stone Age days. Gonna have to take a sponge bath tomorrow. Unbelievable. So that's the recent update. I can't find anything that the church is doing. So as far as I know, the judge still has not done anything today, because if she did, something would be reported that the church leaders are doing. Let's check my YouTube channel since I got you here. Everybody's picking on Trump for not being capable of walking down a ramp. Hilarious. So easy to make fun of him, and nobody actually does it to his face. Just do it to his face. He'll go and cry. We'll never hear from him again. Your country. Alrighty. So, look at that. 7,000 views for just 1 week on this Mormon stories bishop that got excommunicated. And I can struggle to get 50 if YouTube doesn't shadow ban me. At least they finally returned the my channel thing back. Create a channel. This is my channel. I want to access it. And so I've told you about the analytical disaster that is being used all over the world. Because according to analytics, my Book of Mormon encoding concerning racism only has 5 views. And I can click on the video and it'll confirm 5 views. And it was 5 hours ago when I did it, but now watch and be amazed. Saying the Russell M. Nelson resumes missionary pyramid scam, it's still showing 1. Customize video manager. With 2 likes. Interesting. Well, somebody's not happy that a Mormon has been excommunicated. But it's just amazing, the hatred of Mormons. Just pure hatred. And I go over it with the Masters of Mayhem demand free agency. Only 16 reviewed that one. It's like Mormons know where they're guilty, and so they avoid those particular videos. You know you're guilty. You know it's the wrong church. And yet you still go around in your little bubble. Oh, the church is true. Join and pay money. Give 10%. It's a protection racket. And it's God's way. Facial recognition being used in Utah was not as interesting. It's only got 26 after these several days, or since yesterday. Huh. Yeah, because YouTube's back, and so I'm back to getting 40s and such. There's 50. Mormons are conflicted over my leaving. No sense of humor whatsoever. And it's interesting because Mormons, when you find fault with the church, they take it personally as if you're attacking them. And they get all offended, angry. You leave us alone. It's a church. Not you, church. But now that you're combining the two, yes, I am. Because you're being a dumbass for thinking that I'm criticizing you. So now I am criticizing you because you're a dumbass. Yeah, it's just... I don't understand why they can't have a system that says 12 views for Book of Mormon encoding concerning racism, 12 views on my video. And whenever anybody goes onto it to watch it, even if it's just for a couple of seconds because they think it's crap, it should count. And then they have the analytical program to say, they've only watched an average of 3 seconds. But to mess up on the stats of who's actually clicking on the videos, I mean, that's unacceptable. That's stupidity programming. I mean, my God. And I know exactly what's happening with the program. They're trying to do an average of all the videos as to a projection of who's going to view it. Just give me the actual stats. Don't be fooling around. Everybody's like, everybody's silent on Russell M. Nelson cancels the second coming. I stunned Mormons on that one, I guess. Heber C. Kimball is the source for missionaries coming home for the second coming, and then Nelson sent them back. Second coming's been canceled. Oh, God. Mormons and Jews await Father's Day total solar eclipse. Alright, I'm just wasting time here. That is interesting. It's 47 for the one I did on Sunday. The only one I did on Sunday, which was an hour and a half long. LDS Prophet, Seer, Revelator, Translator versus Keys of the Kingdom. 47 people have watched that, and 2 people have liked it. So, nobody commented, so no comment reviews. Most of it's just spam saying, "Be my friend." They're not real. They're just bots. So if you click on them, then you get put into the system so that the recommended videos are from them, of what they like, and it's all propaganda. Trump is the greatest president ever, cures coronavirus by himself. Trump flies to the rescue of America, kills the infidel Democrats. Crap like that. And yet there are people who believe them. See, in my youth, we didn't have the internet, so we didn't have these fake news social media posts. Back in my day, we had what was called tabloid journalism, where a woman gives birth to a 300-pound baby, and aliens impregnate my sister and gives birth to a lizard, or a secret scroll found in Jerusalem. And people read it as if it's actual news. Unbelievable. See, I didn't find out that people actually believed it until I went on my LDS mission, 19-year-old mission to New York, New York. And there I am talking with people, and they're talking about stuff from the tabloids. It's real. I know it's real. I feel it in my bones, every fiber of my being. You know, I feel it burning in my bosom. It's true. Oh, God. And you'd think that maybe they're making fun of Mormons, but I'm not a Utah Mormon, so I didn't know Utah Mormons yet. They were just my district leaders and zone leaders and APs. They were just being losers and jerks. Alright, there's nothing. It's just silence, just waiting and waiting and waiting for the judge to follow the law. That's all I'm waiting for. We can put this nightmare behind us. Mormons can, well, they'll still have baggage. See, even me, when I realized the church was false, that they murdered Joseph Smith to take over, and then they changed everything and accused him, Joseph Smith, of being responsible for all the changes, as if Mormons were that stupid. You know, there's still, I saw, you know what? I think it's okay if I don't wear my garments. I had to buy other stuff, but I had to realize I don't need to be afraid. No lightning's going to strike. I'm not going to be cursed with the possession of Lucifer. You are if you stay Mormon. Remember? The symbol of Lucifer, the keystone of the door to the arch of the temple in Salt Lake, and the arch of the keystone at the Seagull Gate. See, Satanists know all about it. They go, oh, wow, look at that. These Mormons ain't so bad after all. Cool. Shout at the devil, Mormons.
Oh, we don't call him Lucifer, we call him Jesus Christ, so that Christians around the world will join us and give money.
That's what it is. It's a scam. It's not Jesus' church, it's Lucifer's church. So if it's lied about and you're giving money to them, that's a fraudulent organization, a crime organization. And that's what I'm waiting for, and she's taking her time. All she has to do is say, yes, Travis, you win, and then she goes and does the order according to RICO, where everything gets seized by the United States government of the church. All assets, both monetary and possession, property-wise, all of it gets sold at auction, and I get everything. And I can go start my own religion. I have no need for the money. And so, yeah, I'd just be building Joseph's pyramid cities, since the church ain't wanting to do it. So yeah, I've shown you the picture of my utopian paradise on my screen, my computer, and it's on that one too. I didn't even know that Joseph Smith had talked about this in 1840, because it wasn't published in the Doctrine and Covenants. I wonder why Brigham Young didn't do that. Because Joseph prophesied of his death by Brigham. I mean, seriously. Read it. Just Google search Joseph Smith, 19 July, 1840. And you can even put in Joseph Smith Papers, because there's a BYU version that somebody wants to throw in his commentary on. Just give me the text. Don't try to explain it away. It's right there in the Joseph Smith papers, but it was written by a woman. What good are women? They're not like men. They're not human. They can't be equal. It would destroy everything. Man's master plan. They have to be our sex slaves and nothing more. Barefoot pregnant in the kitchen. And so then, yeah, John Dehlin has the girl of the bishop and his wife, and she's like a man-hater all of a sudden because of what they did to her dad, and now she hates all men. Oh my God. Yikes. And John Dehlin's not calming her down and giving her therapy. He's well trained as a psychiatrist, that's for sure, because they don't help. They purposely keep you addicted to them. That's how they keep their business. And you notice how John Dehlin, oh, we can't do these free videos on YouTube without money. Seriously? Did you get the microphone and other equipment on rental? Are you unable to afford them? With your psychiatry job? Seriously? What do you need money for? How hard is it to get people to talk about why they left the church? How does that cost you money? Dear God. What a fraud and a scam. Alright, there's 17 minutes wasted.